Not Broke on Instagram and TikTok at Cheap Not Broke.
Cheap Not Broke fam, it's Monday. We're back for another show. Thank you all for tuning in. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If it's your first time, please hit the subscribe button. If you're coming back, thank you for coming back. Hope you had a wonderful, great weekend. Last time we spoke, we were talking about the Olympics, but the Olympics haven't started yet. But then now they're officially started. And last show, we were talking about how the Olympians don't make any money. They don't make any money. They don't. The Olympic IOC, the International Olympic Committee, doesn't pay anybody, but they cash some big ass checks. So I had to do a little research this weekend. I had to dive in further. And the Olympics is really ran by these companies. These companies run the Olympics. That's who everybody does everything for. And I noticed some good stuff over the weekend. I don't know if y'all have. Did anybody watch the Olympics this weekend? Did you see anything? Did you watch? I watched Team USA. I watched them dominate. Who was it? Serbia? Yes, Serbia. Watched Team USA dominate Serbia. And I also watched some swimming. Waiting on track and field. Track and field. I'm waiting on track and field. That's my sport. I'm waiting on track and field, and I'm also going to watch breakdancing. So looking forward to that. But tonight's topic is corporations run the. Yes, they do. Corporations run the Olympics. And why is this about? Why am I talking about all this in the first place? Well, here's the issue. Here's the problem. Watching some stuff, doing some research on some athletes and stuff like that. And everybody was talking about how they pretty much work for the corporations. They're not racing for the love of their country. They're racing for the money. These people need money. And some of these corporations, their contracts are incentive-based, meaning you have to win so many races so you can be out there performing all you want. But like we said, this game is about winning. If you're not winning, we're not putting the logo on you. We're not putting the logo on you. You got to win. And if you're not winning, you go home empty-handed. Some of these guys, I was listening to some Olympians talking about what they do, watching some videos. Some of these people are working second jobs, working for DoorDash. A lot of them have coached kids in different rec leagues so they can make some money and pay for the training. Now, the training gets a little expensive. Trainings get expensive. I said, who pays the most for training? And who pays the most for training? The most Olympics, the most expensive Olympic sports, yes. Equestrian, the people who ride the horses, that costs the most money. Now, that's a rich person's sport, okay? You're not getting out there riding horses, jumping around, training a horse professionally, trying to get the Olympics, unless you have some money or some big-time sponsors. Because once again, it's very hard to work and be at the top of your game. It's very difficult to do that. So, top 10 most expensive sports, just give them to you real quick. Equestrian, sailing, because you got to get the boat. You got to maintain the boat, all that good stuff. Fees, figure skating, coaching time, ice skating, costumes, because, figure skating, they have to have the outfits. And gymnastics, same thing, travel, competition fees, because everybody has competition fees. Swimming, track and field, I don't know what that one is. Rowing, skiing, and tennis. But all these costs, you all have coaching, and then you have administrative costs. And then you also have competition fees. The competition, you got to pay to enter. You can't just go compete for free. You got to pay to go enter the fate. You got to pay. You got to travel to get there. You got to pay to enter, and then you got to win. You don't win, you just lost all your money. You're just going home. Nobody knows your name. Nobody wants to shake your hand. No endorsement deals, unless you get your Instagram or your social media bumping on your own. Now, if you got some numbers, you can get some sponsors because they want to latch onto you because they can capitalize off of your already made audience. But if you don't have that and you're not winning, you might well come over here with us because you're not making no money. That's what's happening. Now, corporate sponsors. Now, one of the biggest sponsors, of course, is I noticed I don't know if you saw Team USA. Did you see those polo coats? Those polo coats were nice. They were fire. They had the big horse right there. I said, "Oh man!" I said, "Polo, trying to make sure you know who the hell we are." That pose, if you go back and look at USA when they were doing the opening ceremony, everybody had on the polo blue and white, and they had on the polo blazers, big polo horseman jacket. I was looking to see how much it cost because I know for a fact all this stuff is special placement, special branding. Just like they got Nike has the LeBron commercials running during the middle of the game. They know what they're doing. Everybody's trying to make some marketing money, some marketing dollars. That's what it's all about. NBC, how much you think you got to pay NBC to run a ad during the Olympics? Now the Olympics is 3 weeks. It's probably not going to cost you as much as the Super Bowl, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you some money. So these corporations got the game sold up. Now, in the past, I think the biggest sponsors were McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Toyota. McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Toyota. Those were the biggest sponsors. But things have changed. Things have changed. You got new companies now. You got new companies spending new money. And the biggest sponsors now are, who's one of them? Biggest sponsors of the Olympics. Who's paying that money? Who's paying everybody? Number one, Airbnb, Alibaba Group. You know who Alibaba. First off, let's stop right there. If you haven't been on Alibaba, you should get on Alibaba. Alibaba got whatever you're looking for the cheap. Alibaba is dirt cheap. Now it's gonna take you, like I said, it's gonna take you a whole winter to get here. You gotta order it this summer. Wait the spring. You gotta order it in the summer. Wait the fall. It'll come winter. You order winter. Wait the spring. It'll come summer. You gotta wait one season because that stuff is slow. Alibaba is great. That's number two. Allianz Insurance. Allianz Insurance. Atos digital IT service. Bridgestone tires. Coca-Cola. Deloitte. Intel. Omega SC with a precision timekeeping. Those are those are watches. Panasonic, Procter and Gamble, Samsung, Toyota, Visa, Encore, blah 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 blah. So those are the people really cutting the checks, and those are the sponsors that are paying the athletes, because the athletes aren't getting any money from the Olympics. They're only making $37,500 for the medals. So those are the people paying everybody. Now I was looking up the deals. I wanted to say, well, how much money are these people making from these brand deals? Are they really getting paid? Who are the top athletes and how much are they getting paid? Now, it didn't really give me, I was looking for just Olympians, but it didn't separate like pro athletes. Like I was trying to eliminate basketball, but they're still Olympians. So I couldn't figure that out. I was trying to find like all the not so popular sports. Who's making that money? And well, I got a list of those. Here are the people who are making the most money from these endorsement deals. Now, here's the thing: if you're losing, it's like it's either all or nothing. Either you're winning, getting medals, you're making money from endorsements, or you're getting nothing. There is no in between. But these are the people who are getting it all, and I mean getting it all. LeBron James basketball, 80 million. Naomi Osaka tennis. I didn't know she was representing Japan. 55 million. Gentleman from Poland, 25 million. Carlos Alcaraz. Damn, boy, I'm doing bad. Carlos, tennis player from Spain, 20 million. Simone Biles, 17. John Ronan, golf, 10 million. Roy McIlroy, 8 million. Coco Golf, tennis, 5 million. Let's see, anything else? Soccer, France, Kylian Mbappe, 3 million. I thought he was making way more than that. Kevin Durant, that is wrong. I'm not going to tell you that. We know Kevin makes way more than that. Allison Field and everybody. So it's only basically a few sports: soccer, basketball, soccer, golf, and I know track and field is on there, but they don't have anybody track and field. But it's only a handful of people who can make the money anyway, because they're the only ones that you can really market. Because I was having a conversation about why track and field doesn't make as much as everybody else. Well, track and field is only 9 seconds. It's only 9 seconds. That's not enough time. Like basketball, football, tennis, you're on the TV 3-4 hours. We can run 50 ads? We can run a ton of ads. Track and field, you start the race. Race is over. Bam. That's it. It's over. We didn't have no time to market anything. We didn't have no time to run no ads. So they don't have no time to run no ads. They can't make no money off you. So track and field is not it. Basketball, of course, makes the most money. Football is not in it. They're not in it. They don't They're not an Olympic sport. But basketball, they're raking up all the endorsement money, but they don't. I don't think they're getting any money from the Olympics. They know the Olympics coming up. Those companies take the opportunity to market that basketball player more, but they're not getting anything based off of the Olympics. Now, the track and field, swimming, judo. Oh, somebody from judo. Okay, a Frenchman from judo, Teddy Rayner, making 1.5 million from judo. So those particular sports, you don't even know who those people are. And as I was listening to a lot of these athletes, I didn't know who they were. They weren't popular. Some of them won some medals, but they just didn't get the marketing stat, the marketing shine like everybody else. So nobody who knew who the hell they were. So that's what happened, baby. That's what happens with that. Mm. So basically, all these people, what I was listening to, these people work for these corporations because if the corporation is not paying you, it doesn't matter. Who cares about Team USA? The opportunity to be in the Olympics is to get on TV so you can make some money. It's not about running for your country. It's not about being a proud American. It's about, can I get that bread? Can I get that money? That's what this is about. Because they get to be in front of the world, a few times, and then after that, you got 4 more years. We don't hear about you again. A lot of these like ESPN, how many people really watch track and field on ESPN? Swimming, water polo. I one lady talking about water polo. She didn't make any money. Water polo. Who watches water polo? I like water polo. I watch it. That shit look hard. It looks very hard. It looks very hard to swim out there. Water polo is like soccer. They got to swim around, and the water's deep. Their feet can't even touch the ground, and they got to throw the ball in the hole. That's a lot. That's a lot to do, man. But they do it. But they're not getting any money. But let's get into some facts. Let's get to some facts. I said, because I knew at one point in time, corporations also can stop you from making money. They can stop you from making money. I don't know if you remember back in, I don't know, was it last year? Yeah, probably last year, last season. Kyrie Irving said some stuff about some people. And those people, make some stuff happen. And they dropped him from Nike. And Nike is a big sponsor of the Olympics. Not a direct sponsor. They don't sponsor the Olympics directly. But Nike provides a lot of the shoes. They provide a lot of the stuff. No, absolutely. No, they don't. No, they don't. Nike is not the official sponsor of the Olympics. Adidas is. Adidas is the expensive sponsor of the Olympics. Anyway, here nor there. Nike. Nike has a lot of pull in the Olympics. And what they did was, since they dropped Nike they dropped Kyrie for what he said. Hearsay, can't prove it. Hearsay says that they prevented him from going to the Olympics. Here we go. Nike did not expectedly stop Kyrie and we're talking about Jaylen Brown for going to the Olympics. However, they did have a lot of influence. Also, Jaylen Brown spoke about it. Jaylen Brown just won the championship with Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown has publicly criticized Nike, especially after his former teammate Kyrie Irving was dropped by the company following controversy in 2022, not last year before. Brown has suggested Nike's significant influence might have played a role in him being let off the Team USA roster Paris Olympics. Despite the impressive performance in the NBA Finals, Brown was not selected to replace Kawhi Leonard, which raised eyebrows. And he's a definitely better player than the alternate. I forget who the alternate is on there right now. Kyrie Irving, who was also not selected for the Olympic team, has a contract terminated Nike for his anti-Semitism controversy. Irving has said to sign with another brand, Anta, but to fall out from separate Nike continues to cast shadow on other athletic engagements. So, yeah, these people can block you from getting stuff. They can cut you the check, and they can stop you from getting the money. And in his situation, it didn't work that way. You remember back in 92? Was it 92? Yeah, Isaiah Thomas. He didn't get on the dream team. Why? Michael Jordan said, no. Michael Jordan said, you're not getting on the dream team. And he didn't get on the dream team. Now, apparently, Isaiah Thomas didn't have that kind of pull. Now, he couldn't stop Magic Johnson from getting on the dream team. I know Michael Jordan's powerful, but not, Magic Johnson's powerful too. He wasn't about to stop that. But these companies, man, they can stop you from doing stuff and they can pay you the money. But the thing is, they will run you ragged and they put you in an incentive-based contract. You got to hit so many wins. Meaning, if you get injured, you can't hit all the incentives. You don't get the money. If you get in some trouble, what Kyrie did, they'll drop your contract. You don't get the money. And then when you're not popular anymore, when your fame starts to wane, they don't know who you are no more. What they gonna do with you then? They don't know who you are no more. You're not getting no money. You're not gonna make no money. These companies got to, man, they got to sewn up. They got you Team USA. They should have Team Nike, Team Airbnb, Team Bank of America, because those are the people who are running the show. Those are the people who are running the show. USA ain't got nothing to do with it. You just put them on there. They're not even, well, they pay you 37, what, 37,500. Here's the thing. Was it 5 years ago? 2 Olympics ago. I don't know what year it is. At one point in time, they were taxing the medal winners. Now you get to write off on your taxes unless you make over $1 million. If you make over $1 million, you still got to pay taxes on that medal. So their medal is what, 37,500. You might pay $6,000 in taxes on that medal if you make over $1 million. But if you make over $1 million, you don't care. But you still shouldn't be paying taxes. They still tax the athletes on the medals. So that means you win. Here you go. Oh, give me that money back. You gotta get the money back. You give you 37,500. Thank you for winning for your country, but we still need the tax money. That's wrong. Got to make that money quick before your 15 minutes of fame is up. That is right. Shauna 537, 5738. You got to get that. You damn right. Your fame is 15 minutes. There's a lot of people right now that were superstars in the 90s, superstars in the 2010s. You don't know who they are. I mean, there are kids right now who don't know who Allen Iverson is. He hasn't played in almost 15, 20 years. He hasn't played. He's not on TV. He doesn't do any talk shows. You may not know who Allen Iverson is. So there are people who go see the AIs. The AIs are still in the stores who don't know who Allen Iverson is. You got to stay on top. You got to stay in these people's face if you want to make this money. You got to stay in their face. You got to keep winning to get this money. You fall in the shadows, it's over. You can still get some money. But you're probably not going to get the money as the person who's visible, the person who's winning, the person who's making all the noise. Now, LeBron going to get money forever. He going to be like Michael Jordan. But let's see, who was a star back then? Allen Iverson. People might not know who he is. Damn, there's a lot of stars out there. Magic, everybody knows who Magic is. He's still out there. Larry Bird. There are people probably who know who Larry Bird is because Larry Bird don't coach no more. He's not on TV. You don't know who he is. Great player, superstar, made lots of money. Charles Barkley, you know who he is. He's on TV every night. But all the stars, Muggsy Bogues. I like Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy was one of my guys. Sean Kemp. Shoot, who else is a Hall of Famer? You still see D Wade. D Wade's my guy. There's a lot of people. I can go down the list. But if you're not in the people's face, you're not promoting nothing, you can't make the money. They're not gonna call you. You might get a call here and there, but yeah. AI was my guy. Yes, man, let me tell you something. AI should get so much respect because AI changed the game. He changed the way people dress. AI was 6 foot. Now, I'm going to be honest. When AI went to the finals against the Lakers, man, he won game one. Game one. He got the first win against game one. But since game one against the Lakers, after that, Lakers went on a run. They went on a run. Even without a ring. Yeah, he didn't need no ring because he was so amazing at what he did. And he still got a contract right now. He's still getting Reebok money because his shoes are in stores. But people may not know who he is. So they're not paying him. Shout out to YouTube user. Thank you for jumping on. Shout out to everybody jumping in right now. Conversation tonight is corporations are running the Olympics. And these people, it's just like anything else out here, man. You do it for the money. You do it for the corporate people. You do it for the check. You're not running for your country. You're running for the money. It is what it is. It used to be like that. They used to have you out there for free, but it's not realistic. The training costs too much. You got to eat every day. You got to pay your coach. What you think your coach about to show up and you didn't pay the invoice? No, I'm not about to come back and you ain't pay me. Hell no. And then you out there getting your ass whooped. You're not even winning. I need my money now. Now, if you winning, you can pay me late. But if you winning, you should have the money. So I don't need to get paid late. See how that works? It just don't work. You got to have these people money. I don't know. Now the upside to all these corporations is if you do well, you could be their guy. You could be the spokesperson for a long time. It just depends. Some people become like lifetime spokesperson, like us. Peyton Manning, NFL quarterback, great guy. Peyton Manning was my guy. Dude, this guy does commercials for everybody now. I mean, hell, a lot of people probably forgot he even played football. If you didn't watch football like that, you probably don't know who Peyton. There's people right now who don't even know who Peyton Manning is. Great, amazing football player, but he's on commercials. He's does NBC Nightly News, all this stuff. He's working for all these other companies now because he still has some likability, and the corporation support it. You got to go work for some other company. You got to go work. You got to go work for something. And that's why your image and your likability matters. Because if you get tangled up out here, nobody's gonna want to deal with you. You can't make any money unless you're selling something. I mean, it's cool. You want to run a business, but I'd rather be somebody's spokesperson. I come on, shoot a couple commercials for you, promote the product. I'm out. I'm out. Give me my money. I'm out of here. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I don't know what happened to Wheaties. You remember Wheaties used to be a big sponsor. Wheaties used to be a big sponsor of the Olympics. You don't even see Wheaties no more. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even know about Wheaties. I never ate Wheaties. Wheaties was nasty. I don't know how they got that deal. They should have been Frosted Flakes, or should well, nah, they're not healthy. Nope. Captain Crunch, nope. Damn, none of the cereal I like can be a spokesperson for the Olympics because it's not healthy. But Wheaties used to promote the Olympics a lot. You remember that? And nobody's on the Wheaties box. You remember you used to be Olympian? You used to get on the Wheaties box. Ain't nobody on the Wheaties box no more. Why? Because Wheaties nasty. You eat the Wheaties, you might get sick and not compete because you're going to throw up. That stuff nasty, man. I don't know who's out there eating Wheaties. Did anybody watch it right now? Drop a comment right now. Let me know. Hit the like button. Oh, yeah. Also, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it. Did anybody ate Wheaties growing up? I never did. Wheaties taste like the box it came out of. That's how Wheaties taste. That's why they had to pull Wheaties from the Olympians, because the Olympians was eating it. Olympians eat Wheaties in the morning, go out there and get their ass whooped because everything tastes nasty. I'm trying to tell you. No good. No good. All right. That's all I got on corporations and the Olympics. We're talking about the Olympics all week. I was gonna break down their salaries, but I gotta do a little more research on that, y'all. I gotta do a little more research on that. Oh yes, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Rule 40 adjustments. Yes, so Rule 40 in the Olympic committee in the Olympic rule handbook was governing sponsors who can and who cannot be sponsored by the Olympics. All right, Rule 40, they made some adjustments here. Here's the adjustment. Rule 40 of the Olympic Charter has been updated to allow flexibility of athletes to engage with their personal sponsors. Before they couldn't do that. Athletes can now run advertising campaigns during the games if they have the athlete's permission and do not use the Olympic properties in their advertising. These new guidelines aim to protect the rights of the official media and the sponsors while providing athletes with more opportunities to promote their personal brand during the games. That's right, because y'all was choking them people and not letting them make no money. Damn right, they look like cardboard too. Nasty. It was choking them people. So just this year, they're allowing you to wear your brand, promote and advertise on your own platform so you can get some bread. Because before, that wouldn't happen. You got these people out here competing, busting their ass, competing against the world, and you're not paying them. Shame. Only America. Only in America. All right, everybody. It's time for some interesting news. But before that, let's go to break. And we'll be right back with interesting news. Cheap, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like All right, it's time for interesting news. All right, first story tonight. Damn it, I'm pissed. I don't like it. Southwest is changing their seating policy. They're changing their seating policy. They're getting like everybody else. You're going to have to get assigned seating. No more open seating. 2024, nope, 2025. They're not going to do it this year. In the next year, Southwest is getting rid of open seating. So I don't know if you've flown Southwest lately or at all. If you fly Southwest, You buy your ticket. You have to. They don't fuck around. You have to 24 hours before you fly. You have to check in. Depending on where you check in is where you get your seat assignment. Now, years ago, you have to be on, like I would set, set a timer or something like that. Alarm, boom, alarm go off. Oh, it's time to check in for Southwest. Wait my 5 minutes. Soon as it hit, your flight's at 6:30 a.m. You gotta, you get 24 hours. You gotta do it 6:30, 24 hours before. Bam, 6:30 a.m. night before, day before. I hit that check-in button. Boom, I'm Group A. I'm solid. I might be A19, A25, whatever. One time I got A4. One time. Now Southwest hurting for that money. A1 through 20, you got to pay for that. I don't care how fast you check in. You're not getting that. So I flew recently with Southwest. I paid my money. I got in Group A because I'm on it. I'm on it. However, this is what they did. See, I thought they was winning. Southwest also said you can pay $25 extra and we'll check you in Group A. I said, cool, I'll do that. Check me in. I got in Group A. I was solid. Got me a nice seat. But they're getting rid of that now. Now they're about to have first class coach and all that other stuff. Southwest already costs a lot of money now. I only got on Southwest because they had the flight time. Southwest don't fly after 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, you ain't gonna find no Southwest planes in the air. Southwest is like a job. They fly from 9 to 6 p.m. That's it. And they take a lunch break at 3. That's it. You can't get on no planes at night. You ever been on a Southwest plane 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? You have not, because they don't fly at night. They're also changing that. They're about to come with some red-eye flights. I don't like it. That means they're going to raise the prices. Southwest prices are already high. And this, Lord, please, Lord, don't get rid of the 2 free bags. We need the 2 free bags. The 2 free bags is what separates Southwest from everybody else. If they get rid of the 2 free bags, it's over. It's over. It's over, y'all. It's over. They're looking at it. They're looking at it. Let's hope they don't do it. This is the first thing. Southwest probably going to get new planes. They're probably going to get rid of Boeing because Boeing is messing everything up. Thinking about, look, we can't ride with the same company no more. We got to go over to Airbus. They're probably going to get new planes, and they're going to get they're going to add first class. Hopefully, Lord, they don't get rid of the free bags, 2 free bags. So, the 2 free bags are clutch. 2 free bags on any other airline, that's like $70. $35 for the first one. No, yeah, $35 for the first one. $45 for the second one. That's 80. Damn. How else could they complete the budget? How else could they compete with budget airlines? Southwest is no longer a budget. Now, Southwest, let's give you a little history on Southwest. Southwest was the first airline to fly budget in 72. Was it 69? It might have been between 65 and 75. That's when Southwest started flying. Southwest was started off as a regional carrier in Texas. They were flying between Houston, Dallas, and Austin. They were flying to 3 cities. And how they were getting everybody on the plane was free alcohol. You get on the Southwest flight, you get a drink. I'll take that deal. Southwest started flying around Texas. They got their charter. They started going to other places. Started flying to other states. However, they always had open seating. They've speaking of which, Spirit, Ryanair, all of them, all the budget airlines. Everybody starts off with Southwest, but Southwest ain't that no more. They are not no budget airline no more. You try to fly with them, you're gonna need to be put on a budget because they're gonna break yours. But how could Southwest compete with other budget airlines? They can't. The budget airline model doesn't work because here's why. The budget airline model doesn't work because the budget airline can't do what the big airline does. That's why Southwest has to change. See, Delta Airlines, they can fly first class. We can charge $10,000 a sleep first class. You lay down flat and go to sleep. We can charge you $10,000 for that. And then we can also have basic fare. We can also give you a ticket where you don't get no bag, where you don't get no seat, and you can get on just like Spirit because we know y'all used to that. They can do that. Spirit can't give you no $10,000 ticket because they don't have no first class and they don't go out of the country like that. So what happened was the big airlines adopted the budget airline model, but the budget airlines can't adopt the big airline model. That's what Southwest is doing right now in front of your face. They're adopting a bigger airline model. That's what they're doing. I think you're doing a great job. Thank you, Mr. Hall. That's my dad. Thank you. Thank you. Southwest Airlines. That's that story. Next story has to do with the Olympics. Flavor Flav has officially been sponsoring and the hype man for the water polo at the Olympics. 65-year-old performer whose real name is William Jonathan Drayton. Didn't know that. The public image rapper has embraced his role as the official hype man of the women's team, appearing poolside matches wearing water polo cap Team USA. Now, the reason why he is doing this is because he's been donating money. I guess he found out that they were broke. They needed some money to pay their bills. A lot of the ladies on the team couldn't pay their bills, needed some help and assistance. Flavor Flav has been donating quietly, and they made them the official hype man and spokesperson. They apparently he got in there and swam. Flavor Flav can get down there and swim. I didn't see the video, but there is a video out there. If you want to go see Flavor Flav swim some laps, be my guest. I didn't go see that. Not interested. But I think that's cool. I think that's nice that a celebrity stepped in and donated to help with some money. I saw Shannon Sharp, Chad Ochocinco, they're donating $25,000 to the whoever wins a track medal in gold. Once again, the loser gets no money, but they're donating some money. And that's to let you know how bad it is. You know, you got celebrities donating money to the athletes because they're not making enough. But the United States won't. But let me tell you this, United States won't donate no money, but you not pay them taxes. They're going to be right at your front door to collect that medal and your ass. Just to let you know. Another story. John Deere. John Deere. I don't know if you know about John Deere, but if you're in Florida, you know about John Deere because your family got a tractor or a lawnmower from John Deere. You know somebody. If you live in the South, or you know somebody with a big ass lawn, they got something from John Deere. Well, John Deere is changing some things up. John Deere is under fire for laying off hundreds of workers as it shifts its manufacturing to Mexico. Oh no! See, everybody talks about patriotism, working for keeping everything American. You keep everything American until the balance sheet says you can no do that. Until your profit and loss statement says no. P&L says we can't do this no more. So you can keep it American. You keep it American as long as it's cost effective. There's plenty of companies out here running operations outside of the country. It's just cheaper. They got lesser laws. Think about all the stuff you got to pay in America for Americans. Unemployment tax, Social Security, Medicare, all kind of taxes. Nah, nobody want to pay that. These companies like, I'm not doing it. I'm going to Mexico. And, people want to shame it. Now, you got white people out there, them conservatives. Well, you're supposed to stay in America. You're supposed to help provide work for the white man so the white man can stay here and make some money. Well, you know what? It costs too much money. White man costs too much. I'm out. That's what's happening right before your face. People got to go where the money is less. Damn right. I'll be there next week. Awesome. America. That's right. America is making Americans broke because they're charging too much. And the same America that you love and support is sending people the other way because they rising the cost rise too much. I remember in college, John Deere would recruit people to come to Iowa. I'm like, I'm not going to Iowa. What am I doing in Iowa? That's corn country. No, but that's where John Deere was. Now they're heading to Mexico. Hell, they might have some more people come down to Mexico because you can get some margaritas and learn some Spanish. So they might improve their workforce. I know another company that's changing their workforce, not changing, but try to improve their workforce recruitment is Walmart. Walmart is building a whole city in Arkansas. Benton, Arkansas is damn near Walmart. That's all Walmart. If you've been in Arkansas, is Walmart headquarters. They're spending lots and lots, millions of dollars buying, developing the place to get workers there because people, they need people working their headquarters. And nobody want to move to no damn Arkansas. Good luck trying to get somebody out of college, trying to move to some Arkansas. What I'm going to do? I'm afraid I'm going to get called N-word as soon as I get off the plane. They're going, hey, who's this nigga? Hey, I just got here. Don't call me that. That's why I'd be afraid of going to Arkansas. Never been to Arkansas. Only thing I know about Arkansas is Bill Clinton. And that's it. Little Rock. You got Little Rock, Arkansas. And I think Arkansas also has some of the harshest eviction laws in the city, in the states, in the country. I'm not about to look it up because I don't care. I don't live in Arkansas and I'm not going. I don't care about no Arkansas. But these Olympics, man, what do y'all think? Should Do you think it would be possible for all the athletes to not compete and say, you know what, we're not going to compete until we get paid? Do you think that would be a possibility for athletes to say 1 year, you know what, until we get our money, we are not going to compete anymore? It's very, very hard to get a group of people to stand back and not get paid for something that they do. People need their money. People got families to feed and all this good stuff. So it's very, very difficult to get a group of people to come together and not do something for the greater good of money. Yeah. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll happen because you're always going to, well, it could because you can have the big time athletes that can sit out because they can afford to sit out. And the ones who don't make money, they'll sit out because they're not getting any. I think it could be possible, but people love to compete. They want to get on that stage. You're just going to have somebody who's going to do it. And then you're going to have other countries. So it won't work because it won't work. It won't work because you got the United States sitting out. You're not going to get everybody in the Olympics sitting out because you got people in Singapore making $769,000 if they win a gold medal. But you're not getting that here in America. America be paying out medals about $2 billion in medals because you got a lot of people, good people here. I think America sent over 240 some at 243 athletes, something like that. Around $243 mark. That's how many athletes they sent over there. They got 400 events. 400 times 769,000. America paying a lot of money. America said, look, we got too many people. Now, I did look it up. The people who do pay the most for the athletes, they're worse. How many people going to win some in Singapore? How many medals? Look it up. Look how many people got gold in Singapore. Singapore just playing with y'all. Because they know ain't nobody going over there coming to any Olympics, whooping ass and walking home with that money. You go to Singapore and win 2 medals, you got 1.4 million. That's nice, but you got to be good. But I don't know what sport they're good enough in to win that. And I'm not talking about race, but all the sports are race based. All the sport. I haven't seen nobody black in the pool. I ain't seen no black people swimming. I don't see very many white people running the 100-meter dash. I'm not saying it's racism, but damn it, it's obvious. Look, genetically, we're all built differently, but we're built for certain sports. You don't have nobody competing in everything. You just don't. I would like to see it, but you don't. I would have been the first black swimmer in the Olympics. Too late for that. Too late for that. Hopefully one day we'll see somebody win, just like Tiger Woods dominated golf, Serena Williams dominated tennis. Maybe we'll have a black person, man or woman, dominate swimming. Maybe one day. Not this Olympics though. We got to wait the next 4 years. There wasn't nobody black in that pool. I'm trying to tell you. Wasn't nobody black in that pool. Nobody black in that pool. All right, everybody. That's what we got. Corporations run the Olympics. It's all about the money. Nobody's running for patriotism. Nobody's running for their country. They're running for checks to cash. They're running for checks. They're running for checks. You got to think about it. In the back of your mind, I hope I win. I hope I win. But in the back of your mind, I need this money. Nah, you hope you win in your back of your mind. Front of your mind, I need this money. And then you might be coming out the hole because you might owe some people. Your coach has been doing some work for you pro bono. You might, be a couple of months behind on your rent, all kind of stuff. So when you get the money, it might already be spent. How stressful is that? How much can you still love the sport if you got to run and swim and jog and flip for your bills? I'm not trying to run, flip, jog to pay my bills. But you do. And if you do that, you have to be the fucking best. Excuse my French. Or you're not getting paid. Could you imagine being at your job and you have to be the best? They'll let you go? Because you could be at your regular job and be mediocre. They're not going to fire you. They're not going to fire you. But these people, they have to be number 1, 2, or 3. No money. That's tough. Tough way to live, people. Tough way to live. But that's why they're best at what they do. And that's why we appreciate them for it. Everybody, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. If you would like to donate, please donate to Black Kung Fu at Cash App. All donations are appreciated. We're trying to get some new equipment. It goes back into filming the podcast because I've had to upgrade the podcast. Podcast cost me some more money. So if you would like to donate, please do. If you're in the LA area, I will be doing comedy tonight on the famous Crenshaw Boulevard at 8 o'clock. So That's in about an hour. I gotta go do some comedy tonight, but if you like to come out and see me tell some jokes, please do. If you can't come out, please go to cheapnotbroke.com and watch my comedy special. Who is Malcolm? And I know a couple of y'all been watching me a long time. You ain't been to watch my comedy special. I know. I see the email. I be like, why ain't nobody go to my comedy special? Watch my comedy special. Check me out. If you want to support me, that's a good way to support Malcolm. Just go watch the comedy special. Go watch the podcast or sign up at Patreon. Go to Patreon. Go to Cheap Not Broke. That's how you support. Or you can go to Cheap Not Broke and grab yourself a t-shirt. Yes. Grab it. Let me move it out of the way so you can see it. Grab yourself a t-shirt, baby. It's sewn on like that. I'm in shape. Working hard. And these t-shirts feel really good. You get your t-shirt, you know, you got your lady fellas. Your lady gonna want to keep putting your hands on. I like this Cheap Not Broke t-shirt. It feel good. I know. Go get you another one from cheapnotbroke.com. All right, everybody. We'll be back on Wednesday for the Wednesday rant. Wednesday rant. You know what it is. Ranting about something on Wednesday. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be good. So make sure you tune in. And if you didn't, please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. All right. And we're going to be back on Wednesday night with some more Cheap Not Broke. Stay safe. Take care. See you later.